Here you go, man.
In last week's episode of the Chesapeake Minute, we talked about how to find rockfish on structure. While most of my fishing is over humps, bumps, and ledges, there are still times when I look for fish in open water. The challenge is to find them. The key to finding an open water striper bite is to find bait schools, and the more bait the better. Unfortunately, it's not always easy to find bait this time of year because most of the schools remain below the surface. Birds can be very important to helping you locate bait schools in open water. It's always exciting to see dozens of birds circling over breaking fish, but this time of year that's not as likely because most of the Chesapeake seagulls are nesting near the ocean. Nevertheless, there are some black-headed laughing gulls around in the spring and a few herring gulls, and it only takes one or two to alert you to bait schools and maybe feeding fish. Watch how the birds behave. When they see bait, they'll pull up and hover slightly and then sometimes dart down near the surface. This kind of behavior can alert you to feeding fish, even if it's just one gull. Other birds to watch for are ospreys, pelicans, loons, and cormorants. These birds can catch their own bait and they don't need to help with feeding fish, but they can still help you find the bait. Terns will also work over bait and breaking rockfish, but they prefer smaller bait fish like glass minnows or bay anchovies, so the fish that are feeding under diving terns are usually small. We'll talk more about what birds can tell us about finding feeding fish in later episodes of the Chesapeake Minute, so I hope you'll subscribe. Thanks for watching, and let's go fishing.